Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to add an engraving to a project that you already finished, but you need to add an engraving for a listing photo. So something like this can be turned into this. I'm going to show you guys how to do that here. And if you're wondering what this is, it's originally intended for a photo frame. So you slide your photo in, clamp these down, hold your photo in there. But I realized after I was done with the project that I could show my customers that you could engrave a photo on the back piece and still get a really cool quality photo without actually having to print off a photo, since a lot of people are now in the digital era and they like these wooden frames here and the wooden engravings. So that's the reason why I did this after the fact. I didn't have to re-put this in the Glowforge, and I did this all in Photoshop here. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. It's pretty easy. We'll jump into this here. I'm going to recreate that same one, and then I'll show you a different example too. But what you're going to want to do is get a black and white photo. This is one of me and my wife here. And then you'll just drop it into the photo that you're working on. And what you want to do is lower the opacity here so you can see behind where it's going to fall. So I want it to fall something like this, so it cuts off the area of where the photo is going to be. I think that looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do is just hide that for now. And then we're going to come down to this background layer, and we're going to just make a selection with our pen tool here. So basically what we're going to do is just draw out the area that we want it to fall in. So something like this here. There you go. And then I'm just going to click selection up here and make a selection. So now we got the area selected that we want. Now we're going to turn this top layer back on and go back up to it. And we can increase the opacity back up to 100%. And what we want to do is we don't want to delete the inside that we have selected. So what we want to do is go up to select and choose inverse. Now the outside is selected, so you can hit delete. And then that'll delete the outside there. Now all we need to do is I'm going to deselect that selection there so I don't move it on accident, and we need to change this from normal to multiply. And as you can see, it's real quick and easy, but as you can tell, that's kind of dark. So what you can do now is you can bring that opacity down a little bit to lighten it up a little bit again, so it looks like it falls on the wood more. Let's go right about there. That's good. And then let's say it's still too dark in some areas. What you can do is you can come over here to your dodge tool, and you can make it lighter, or you can go to the burn tool and make it darker. So we're going to lighten up some of these areas like this here, and then maybe this coat a little bit here, something like that. And that looks pretty good, but you can get as light or dark as you want. But that is pretty much how you guys do it. Let me show you another example here. I've got a photo of the docks in Florida that we went to. Now this one is a huge photo, so I'm gonna have to hit Control T first to edit it, and then Control 0 to zoom out here. And then all I'm gonna do is shrink it down, and you do the same exact scenario and effect there. So let's put it there. We're going to lower down the opacity like before, just so we know where it's going to land. And it's going to land right about there. So that looks pretty good. And then we will just zoom back in here really quick. If it lets me, let's see here. There we go. Zoom back in. And we'll do the same cutout here as last time with our pen tool. I'm just going to do this quickly. You can get it as accurate as you want to. I'm just doing it as quickly as I can for your guys' tutorial video here. We're going to call that good and do the selection again. And then we'll go back up to layer 2 and then do selection and inverse. We're going to delete the outside edge. And then I'm going to turn that opacity back up so you can see what's going on here. And I'm going to turn off that original layer that we already worked on, so it's out of the way. But now, like before, we're going to turn this on to multiply. As you can see, we got it on there now. I'm going to lighten that up with opacity again. And I know I'm going kind of quick. You can go backwards in time and then pause wherever you need to. I think that's pretty good like that. That looks really neat. And then we'll just do that dodge tool again to lighten up some of this again, just so it looks more engraved there. And there you have it. That is how you get an engraving of any kind you want. This comes in really handy, especially like if you want to add text. You can add text, just standard text on here too. Like you can add Florida on there, for example, like I said. And then you could change like the color of your text if you want to. We can put that on multiply too, just so it kind of fades in a little bit, and you can reduce the opacity for that one too if you want to. And as you can see, it's got that nice brown color, kind of like an engraving now. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys, just so you can add custom engravings to your projects after the fact if you realized you messed something up. And you can go backwards in time. But other than that, I hope this helped you guys out, and I hope you found this as a cool little tutorial today, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.